Okay, so I'm going to talk about this meme or this narrative that is being touted by Hope what their name? Hopeheads, what their name? Them very, very woke black men. Anyways, right, so the narrative is this. How come y'all were all on Gambino last week or 2 weeks ago about being having a child with a European woman, and now y'all are toting Megan for marrying a white man? Okay, there's so many issues with this narrative. One, black men, you're not the victim. Calm the hell down. Nobody's victimizing you. No black woman is systematically victimizing black men. Calm your tits. Calm down. Okay? Calm down. The reason why people, and I wasn't touting Meghan Markle's, what's her name? Meghan's wedding to the prince, because I don't feel like it would have any major global impact on the world. Well, obviously, that's what global is. I don't think it will have any major global impact. I think they're more likely to convert her to whatever they are rather than her converting them to whatever we perceive her to be. Okay? So I'm not even super excited. It's a pretty girl marrying the man she loves, and that's as happy as I can be for her. I don't think it does anything magnificent for black women, and I don't think it does anything magnificent for black people as a whole. That being said, I do understand why a lot of people are excited about the marriage and the optics of her being married to a prince, and why it's not the same thing as them not being happy with Gambino being with a white woman as a black man. No, this is the case. Very rarely, very, very rarely does a black woman date outside of her race and then touts the failures of black men as the reason. Very rarely do you see black women who are dating non-black men say the reason they're dating non-black men is because black men are shit, or black men aren't shit, or black men aren't good, or black men are this or that, or any whatever stereotype that is being touted against black men. Very rarely does that happen. Most times it will be that love wins, and you love the one you're with, and love doesn't have any color, and love is colorblind, and that's usually the narrative, usually the situation. All right. Now, for black men who date white women and non-black women, most of the times the narrative is the reason they date outside of their race is because of failings in black women. It's because of black women's undesirabilities, because of black women's inability to submit, is because of failings in black women. Very, very often you will hear a black man say, and it has been said after Gambino, you'll hear a black man say, oh, one black woman rejected me when I was 7. One black girl rejected me when I was 7. And I never dated another black girl, or some ridiculous notion like that. As soon as the defense for Gambino dating and having a child with a white woman was that he's a nerdy black man and black women are not into nerdy black men. Black women are into thugs and ridiculous men and violent men, and that's why they end up being abused and yada yada yada. That was the narrative being given. So at all times, black women are to be blamed for whatever relationship situation that black men find themselves in. And it's so frustrating and it's so annoying. Black women are very likely to be upset with Gambino for dating a white woman because Gambino has on many occasions touted the caricature of a black woman in his art forms, in his shows, in his music. He's touted the caricature of the angry black woman. In his comedy, he's done the angry black woman. And he's talked down on black women. And when a black man talks down on black women and then dates a non-black woman, then, and it's usually I date a non-black woman because of the failings of black women. Now, another reason why many people might be touting this is that, and I'm saying this, and who want beat me, and who want fight me, because you can't fight me over the internet, and I don't care about your comments. Western black men have gotten so comfortable in telling black women that we're not desired by anyone. So whatever attention they bend to give us, we should be happy and overjoyed and excited. We should be really, really glad because nobody wants us. And whenever they choose to be with us, it's because they're some magical, wonderful black man and they should be worshipped and glorified for lowering themselves and dating a black woman and staying within their race, the great sacrifice they make with staying within their race. And that's generally the attitude that Western men, Western black men have. So when that is being touted and then a black woman marries a prince, then black women are like, you didn't want us, but look at this. A freaking prince married one of us. A prince married one of us. Whatever his color is, he's a goddamn prince. And he married one of us. And so that's kind of the feeling. And of course, a lot of it comes from a place of insecurity, but that insecurity has been bred over years and years and years and years. And many of us might not acknowledge it, might not even be aware of it, of the insecurity that has been bred deep within us because we've been broken down so many times. And this idea that black women somehow belong to black men, but black men don't belong to us, it's ridiculous. It's either we belong to each other or no one belongs to anyone. And again, everybody's free to date who they want to date. I've said this so many times, like, one day I'm just going to get up and be so over talking about this topic because it's just going to burn my brain cells out. You can date who you want to date. I speak for all black women of any kind of sense when I say we don't care. Like, genuinely, as a God, we don't care. We do not care. We don't care. What we do care about is sirs and good men. What we care about is that when you date who you want to date, let it be because you like the characteristics you find in them, you like their personalities, you like their looks, you like whatever. But do not make it be because you think there's a failing in black women. Do not speak that publicly. Do not think that privately. Do not take that to us. Do not bring that as an excuse to us. We don't need that from you. We don't care to hear it. And we are not standing for it. But otherwise, date who you want to date, fella. Go ahead. Do your thing. We don't care. You can't stop.